There's no question that Harrison Ford's Paul continues to be one of the biggest highlights of Shrinking, but a specific aspect of the character has extended a notable trend into Season 2. Shrinking's ensemble cast features several prominent names, with Ford being the attention grabber based on his long career as an A-lister. Joining a comedy drama on streaming is one thing, but the fact that Ford's character is a pivotal figure in the show rather than just a star-studded cameo may have been surprising. Based on Shrinking Season 2's story, the presence of Ford's Paul is more important than ever. Despite his reluctance to get involved with his colleagues' personal lives, Paul couldn't help himself becoming ingrained in various issues plaguing Jimmy and Gabby. Seeing as his fellow therapists are friends, there's already a connection outside of work that extends to family members, neighbors, and even patients, pulling Paul deeper into the group. Each character has been encountering new struggles, especially with Brett Goldstein's role in Shrinking Season 2, but there's a particular duo that the show is finally showcasing. Shrinking Season 2's Paul and Liz scenes are the show's latest random character pairing for Harrison Ford. Paul's solo interactions in Shrinking are the best. Liz, Krista Miller, drinking a bottle of wine while taking a bath in Shrinking Season 2 Episode 6 image via Apple TV+. Though Harrison Ford's Shrinking character has interacted with other important figures in Jimmy and Gabby's lives, Paul gets more one-on-one time with a few in Season 2. Seeing as Sean lives with Jimmy, it was decided that it's more appropriate to have Paul serve as Sean's primary therapist. However, Jimmy's Batman reference in Shrinking Season 2, Episode 4, indicates that it will be a tag-team approach to help Sean. Now, Paul has somewhat of another patient in the form of Liz, creating another random and hilarious Shrinking character pairing. Paul tends to intimidate people, and understandably so. Interestingly, that has never seemed to be the case with Liz, who sees right through his tough exterior that turns off those who come across the veteran therapist. Their personalities have clashed in earlier meetings, but Shrinking Season 2 is evolving Paul and Liz's relationship in a surprising way. When Liz is in need of help after kissing her old friend, Mac, she turns to Paul for advice. Aside from the fact that Paul warns Liz earlier in Get in the Sea, he actually has good advice based on his own infidelity. How each Shrinking character brings out something different in Harrison Ford's Paul. Harrison Ford's character keeps evolving in Shrinking. With Jimmy, Paul has often been more guarded and professional, seeing as he's Jimmy's mentor, whether he likes it or not. That has changed over time, especially after the death of Jimmy's wife, Tia. After Tia's sudden death, Paul has helped Alice with her grief by meeting with her regularly. Not only does it give Paul a better insight into the younger generation, but it also causes him to look deeper into his complicated relationship with his own daughter. Then there's Gabby, who provides Paul with love advice and encourages his uncharacteristic singing sessions on the way to work. The scene between Paul and Liz in Shrinking Season 2, Episode 7 incorporates some comedy, mainly with Paul's Cheaterby*TCH song and the Skittles bribery. Granted, the scene also allows Paul to open up about his past while Liz confesses her own issues, which could lead to Liz and Derek's breakup in Shrinking. Liz brings out something different in Paul, following the fun trend with Harrison Ford's character getting solo time with other Shrinking characters. Paul's interactions with Sean have been interesting, but Shrinking Season 2 would greatly benefit from more Paul and Liz scenes.